Yo, shout out to Ben's Lab for suggesting this video. If you have a suggestion, just comment it. I'm a small YouTuber, so you know I'll see it. So here to help me talk about debt, we have Greece. I'll leave you to have your chat with Germany. Anyway, what is debt? Debt is when someone owes somebody something and they haven't paid them back yet, usually because they don't have the money. What countries have debt? Well, let's look at this map. As you can see, some of the countries with the largest debt are Eritrea, Japan, Italy, USA, and Greece. But there's something a little bit off with this. Japan and the United States economy aren't taking any hits though, so just how does it really affect a country? Well, you see the US and Japan have the money to pay off that debt, but Eritrea and Greece, they do not. They have effectively lost people's faith in the country's ability to pay them back. Therefore, nobody is investing in the country. Then is debt even a problem to large economies? Well, if it gets large enough, it could be a problem. So let's look at the history of US debt from 1900 to now, and see if we can see any trends. Looking at the stats, we can see that the US debt goes up during 1918. This can be expected as the US had just come out of World War I. The debt reaches its largest peak during 1932. This was due to the Great Depression setting in. The debt then settles back down until it reaches its largest peak in the past 100 years during 1946. This was due to America reconciling with the cost of winning World War II and also having to build up other nations in the Marshall Plan. The debt doesn't start to rise again until the 1980s due to us coming out of the recession during the 1970s. The debt dips a little bit down during the turn of the century, however, following 9/11, the Iraq War, and the recession, the debt goes up, and to this day continues to go up. Will the debt ever go back down? Nobody knows. Will it affect us more than it has? Only time will tell. Alright, now that we have explained debt, let's answer the question of how debt is used as a form of currency. Well, I saved this to the end because actually it's pretty simple. Most of the world's economy is using debt as its currency. When you put your money in a bank, it doesn't stay there, it gets lended. The person it is lended to is effectively in debt to the bank until he pays back the money the bank lent. Also, nobody pays for a house anymore. They use mortgages. This is effectively forever binding them to debt, as they must always be able to pay back their mortgage or lose their house. So in the end, debt may be a confusing subject, but it runs our world. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to subscribe.